representing Kyrgyzstan.
The gold medal contest at 76 kilograms now, and Kyrgyzstan's Aiperi Medet kyzy in the frame. 2 victories against Yangla and against Kim today. A victory in the semi-final was by 4.
AW Reetika representing India.
And Reetika of India, also a semi-final winner by fall against Yamamoto. Won her first contest of the day against Jong of Korea, 10-0. So Medet kyzy of Kyrgyzstan in the red, and from India, Reetika in the blue. A repeat of the quarter-final at the Olympic Games when Medet kyzy beat Reetika on criteria, 1 point each. This, again, could be very tight. Medet kyzy, the reigning Asian champion from last year in Kyrgyzstan. Reetika with the first attack, then she pushes right through onto the right leg. But Medet kyzy is going to take the first points. Excellent craft from the Kyrgyz wrestler. Where will this end up as well? She wants this leg.
Well, something Medet kyzy does really well when she wrestles, when people do get deep in on her legs, she just gets her legs back a little bit, reaches over, goes hand between the legs, and then really cranks it up. It pops the hips of her opponent off a lot. She's known for that. She does it in so many matches. And just keep your eye on it as well, because Reetika shoots in a lot. So keep your eye on it. When she does shooting, she loves reaching over there.
I can personally attest, Medet, she's so strong on her feet and such great hips when you get in on those legs. She's got such a solid base and so strong technically in those defensive positions.
Again, the Reetika shot on the leg. Will Medet kyzy turn this into points? Can she pop those hips up? Reetika's going to take the points initially from this.
So we saw the 2-2 was called for the exposures, but with Reetika getting that exposure on Aiperi last, making it her in the lead with the last point scored.
So George, whilst we have the break, Reetika making that one count, what does she do better that time?
Well, she got her knees underneath her. When she shot in there, she didn't rest too long and let her get flattened out onto her stomach. She got her knees underneath her and kept just following that corner, kept following her with her. Before, what Medet kyzy did well, she pulled her and she didn't follow up on it. She just stayed where she was, let her hips go flat. This time she kept her knees underneath her and just followed around the corner. Great work. And a good in-match adjustment from her.
Erica, is that the defining quality of what makes a really excellent wrestler, is in-match adjustments, learning, not waiting to get to your corner to learn what you've been doing wrong, but in real time doing it?
Yes, that's exactly it, Jack. I really think, you can never make the same mistake twice in a wrestling match, and so to always make those adjustments in a situation, you get taken down once, you cannot get taken down in the same move again. That's what really differentiates wrestlers at the elite level.
Reetika, you sense, is on the way to that level. The U23 world champion from a few years ago, and ranking series, silver medals, Olympic Games appearances, still only 22. So 4 years younger than Medet kyzy. And this would be another big step in that direction for the Indian. It's well balanced, this one.
Exactly. Both of these women are so young in this sport, but have such a wealth of experience and such a wealth of performances on the world stage. And we're definitely getting a display of that today here at the finals. And George, what do you think the adjustment is going to be now for Reetika to make that next level up to finish those attacks?
She needs to just try and get a little bit closer on those attacks. Sometimes she's just grabbing with the hands on the back of the legs. If she can get her arms a little bit round the legs and get that lock, because she's so physically strong, once the hands get locked, finishing is a lot easier for her, but she needs to just get a little bit closer when she does shoot in.
The last 3 minutes of the evening session on day 3 at these Asian Wrestling Championships. At 76 kilos, it's all to be decided. Reetika with a big underhook.
And we haven't seen Medet get a chance to generate her offense here. It's been all Reetika moving forward, dictating the hand by dictating the pace. She's gotten 2 great attacks, been able to finish one with the tilt. And so Medet really needs to establish the positions that she wants to be in if she's going to be able to find a way back.
Medet kyzy having a look at the legs of Reetika there, but quickly going in reverse. She blocked it off well.
And you can just see like the breath of these athletes as they're like putting their weight on one another and like breathing so deeply. I mean, wrestling is the hardest sport in the world, and you can just imagine the weight of each of these athletes with their hands on each other. Half shot by Medet, and it's countered by Reetika. She's in on the legs. Medet's reaching around again, looking for that Olympic lift, for getting her legs back. She needs to go behind here because she can't let these points on the board, especially being down.
Reetika thinking quickly, and she's done brilliantly there. That initial shot just wasn't quite deep enough, but then the rearranging by Reetika scored her the points.
And that is challenging for Aiperi Medet. She makes her first offensive attack and just makes an error on the finish. It's thwarted.
Erica, what do you expect from Medet kyzy in these final 90 seconds? Will she be patient, or will she just go for every attack and up the tempo?
Well, Aiperi Medet, she is known for being able to work her hands, get great offensive attacks, but she just hasn't been able to get into her rhythm in this match because Reetika has been moving forward and just being super offensive in every second, never giving Medet a chance to set up her offense. So she really needs to, break those grips, get into the attack that she wants to. You see her trying to continue to move forward, but again, Reetika is just meeting that pressure and coming forward on every single opportunity that she has. And that's that type of relentless offensive pressure that's so hard. And just like that, gets in on the legs and gets the takedown. She's got that far knee, so it could be a dangerous position for the tilt.
Reetika shoring up her position, and anything more from here. And she's looking good down the stretch. 30 seconds to wrestle in the gold medal contest. 6'2" Reetika, looking for a maiden Asian Championship title. It will be the first gold medal of these Asian Championships for India as well. Medet kyzy, the reigning champion, of course.
Time for this big lift here in the last seconds of the match, but 2 will not be enough. She needs another one. She's gonna...
Last 10 seconds, Reetika though in trouble. Can she make her hips heavy? She's going to be turned for 2. Medet kyzy at the death has won it. She does go back to back with Asian Championship titles in the very last throes of the gold medal contest. India pressed the challenge button, but Kyrgyzstan flags waving right now, and Medet Kyzy with two-point scores that have surely won her the gold. Let's have a look at this, George. Where might the potential for Reetika to have these points scratched off be?
I'll be taking a look at the review, the exposures there. 90-degree turn.
Before the time finish, blue wrestler's back less than 90 degree, 2-point red, challenge lost.
We have our answer. Medet Kyzy has done it again. Reetika has come as close as you can possibly come to winning a gold medal. A great performance
The winner
from her.
the Asian champion, Aiperi